Happy Sunday, everybody. I do apologize. No, we do not want to co-host with anybody. I do apologize. As soon as I decided to go live, the neighbor decided he was going to start cutting his grass. So if you guys hear a mower in the background, I really do apologize, but that's kind of the luck, huh? I've had this moss vase for quite some time, and I really wanted to design with it, so that's what we are doing today. It is going to be patriotic. Hey Shauna, how are you? I love patriotic season. I love everything patriotic. So yeah, I really wanted to design this. If you have not designed on a moss wreath base, they are so fun to design on. Hey Jody, how are you? Happy Sunday. Okay, I think we're gonna cut this down a little bit more. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody had a really good weekend. Tomorrow, of course, is Monday. Back to the 9 to 5 grind, but gotta pay for these wreath supplies somehow. Your house and dog sitting. You know, I think that might not be such a bad gig, right? You're somebody else's house. You don't have to worry about like cleaning. You can just watch the house and watch the dogs, and I would totally be into that. All right, we're just gonna keep adding our greenery. We have lots of stuff we're gonna put into this. I am just going around right now and adding in some fern. I love fern. Fern you can use for literally any and every season. It's one of my favorites. Let's see. That might need to be a little bit longer. Has anybody in the chat? Hey Timmy, how are you? Timmy, you guys. Hey Miss Kimmy. I miss everybody so much. I feel like I haven't been live on TikTok in a really long time, and it probably has been kind of a long time. And I was like, you know what? I've been missing everybody. I need to go live. I know, I miss you guys too. Unfortunately, my 9 to 5 is more like 9 to 9 in the morning to 9 at night, 5 days a week. So, hey Sharita, how are you? Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with me. All right, you guys. I'm going to tell you there we go. Anybody have one of those super embarrassing stories that you don't really want to share, but it's too funny not to share? It's like the ultimate embarrassment. Well, guess what? I'm going to share it with you guys because you know what? I have to laugh about it, or else I would probably never go back to work. So, what was it? I want to say it was like my second week at this new job, and we were, hey Justin, how are you? Really, you're like that every day? Well, you know, I probably do something embarrassing every day as well, but this kind of took the cake, I'm telling you. I went and we had a meeting, like it was like a big meeting, and there was lots of people there, and I'm walking around all day, and I have a pair of like black leggings, and so I spent all day at the office, and I came home, and my daughter came that evening, and she looked at me and she goes, Mom, turn around. And I was like, what? She was like, you have a hole right in the back of your pants. And I was like, no, y'all. The mortification was like, she was like, is that your underwear I see? And I was like, oh my gosh, yes. In fact, I did have a hole right in a place you really don't want to have a hole in your pants. And I apparently had walked around all day in front of all of my new work colleagues. And the worst part is, like, nobody told me. Nobody was like, hey girl, like, I'm gonna do you a solid and let you know. Hey Emily, how are you? Thank you. Nobody did me a solid and said, girl, you got a hole in the back of your pants. Nope, they just let me walk around like that all day. So, lesson learned, y'all. If I wear leggings now, I am inspecting every single inch of them. Right? Like, tell me. Aw, thank you. Seasoned Sun. Hi, Carol. Do you go by Carol? Thanks for coming in. I know, like, don't let me walk around like that all day. I was like, I'm never going back to work. I'm just never going back. But of course I had to. I thought about bringing it up, like, y'all, why didn't you tell me? But I was like, nope, I am not going to point that out. That shall never be spoke of again. I had a coworker come to work with 2 different shoes on, one flat and one heel. Okay, wait a minute. Hey Marisol, how are you? Okay, if one had a heel, I have questions. I have so many questions. If one had a heel, you call her 2 shoes. How did she not notice she was walking like I would think you would be walking lopsided if you had one flat and one heel. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't feel so bad now. My husband spent the whole day in the city with 2 different sneakers on, and my mom noticed. Oh, thank you guys for making me feel better. Like, of course, that's not the only, like, I'm sure we all have a million embarrassing stories, you know. When you live a lot of life, you get some embarrassing stories behind your belt. That's for sure. Okay. It is what it is. I am doing really good today. I am just hanging out. I wanted to create something and I wanted to go live when I created it. So here we are. I had a little hole in a brand pair of shorts in the front. Finally, somebody told me, oh no, no. It's so wrong when nobody tells you. They just let you walk around like that all day. Okay. All right, we got some greenery going on. I walked around all day. Yeah, me too. Me too. I feel you there. All right, I want to put, I have a red, white, and blue star. So I kind of want to put them here. Oh my gosh. Yes. Thank you. This is kind of, so in the group I'm in, the Double Troublemakers, we get challenges all the time. And one of the latest, I know there's some more troublemakers in here. One of the latest challenges was to dig in all of your supplies that you have and create something with it instead of buying new or buying more. So that's exactly what I did. Like, these ferns I've had for months, have never done anything with them. These stars were from last year. So I was like, I am going to take that challenge and run with it and see if I can use up some of these supplies that I desperately want to use up. I know, right? Oh, you did a Kentucky. I have never done, Jody, I've not done a Kentucky Derby wreath yet. That's one that I know it's a little bit late this year, so probably next year I'm gonna tackle a Kentucky Derby wreath. That is on my list of things that I want to do next year. Oh, I love that. Okay. Sorry, this does not want to stay straight. Too many supplies. Oh, girl. If you could see around this room, you would be like, oh my. My. I had not done one either, but I had a ton of Real Touch roses and some old horseshoes. That's an amazing idea. That's an amazing idea. All right, I'm going to start going in, adding some fillers. I love these. They are pushers, so you can push them up and make like a big bundle, or you can spread them so that you get like a taller. So you can push them up and make them like smaller up top and really full, or leave them like this. I don't have a business. It's a shame. I can't stop shop. Girl. So Marisol, you do not make these? Like, you don't make wreaths for, as like, do you do it as a hobby, or? Girl, you need to be selling your designs. You have this flower stem, Jody. I love this one. I love it. Too busy blessing everyone and going broke. Have sold a few in the last year. Oh. Well, Marisol. But I get it. You know, sometimes when you turn something that you love doing into a business, sometimes it, you know, it can take the joy out of it. When you add the stress of like, oh, I have to sell these, like I have to sell so many of these. So, I mean, I get it. You do what makes you happy. That's what I say. Stop going crooked. It's your business. You can do whatever you want with it. You've been crafting for over 20 years. It's your goal to start a business. Okay. Yeah. I know you do, Kimmy. If you're going to start a business, I highly recommend joining a group and learning everything about design and business that you can learn. I am a part of 2 groups actually. And I absolutely do not regret it. 100%. Love it. I have learned so much. Things that I wouldn't have, just things that I wouldn't have known on my own. Do that. I need to learn about the business. Yes. I mean, I think it's a really smart move to learn the business end of it before you open, you know, a place to house those wreaths. I have to be really careful what I say on here. I haven't been live in a long time, so I'm hoping I don't get any restrictions. Okay. Okay. All right, we are just filling this up. I did put floral foam on the moss wreath before I started, and I put the bow just so I basically had my whole base was ready to go before I came live. No. Too long. I love the moss wreaths. Hey, Janelle, how are you? Yeah, I love them. And you know what? I will tell you something. When I wanted to start designing on a moss wreath base, I had no idea. I had no idea how to do it. Luckily, one of the designers in the group that I'm in, she is amazing at designing moss wreath base, and she pretty much taught me everything I needed to know about it. And that is Miss Lindsay with Tarnation Creations. I'm a part of her group, Double Troublemakers, and we learn all things design in there. So it's been super helpful. Yes, Emily, I know, I love a moss base too. There's just something really fun about designing with them. Sorry guys. The glue stuck to the moss. I need to cut this down. Make it shorter. I saw a lot being used in spring workshops and troublemakers too. Yeah. And they also have you can find a million tutorials also. Hey, Miss Connie, how are you? I'm so happy to see you in here, Miss Connie. Okay, I'm going to try to move these up a little bit because I've got to get some stuff behind there. Okay. Has anybody watched any good movies? Hey Valerie, how are you? Thank you, darling. Yeah, we just got started on it. We are filling this up. I wanted it to be a really fun, whimsical, patriotic design. So we are filling this with All kinds of goodies. Oops. Good thing I have shoes on, since I get to see your face. Oh, thank you, Connie. I was just sitting here thinking, like, it's already May, which seems impossible. But when I woke up this morning, you guys, we had frost outside. Everything was covered in frost. I was like, oh my goodness, like, we don't need all that frost. Okay, I definitely want to put some up there as well. Hold on. So I noticed on my last live, every time I sat my nippers down, it sounded like I was like slamming them on the table. And I was like, oh, that's annoying. So I'm sorry, you guys. I got a little mat here now. So yeah, the Ohio weather is, ugh. I mean, Timmy, have you looked at the weather for the week? It's just, doesn't make me happy whatsoever. That's for sure. Especially when you have to go in and out of it all day. It just is like, ugh. Don't want to do that. Okay, so I have 3 more stars that I may put down around like the bottom. But I'm going to see once I get going. Okay, so here's a few more things I have also had in my inventory for quite some time, and I want to add some more like sparkle to this, so I'm going to add some of these. I think it's going to really like, I think it's really going to pop. I know, I was like, good Lord, I need a winter coat in May. So not fair. Okay, let me see how we can do these, because they go all different directions. Let me see. Okay, I wonder if I can cut this right down here. All right, guys, we're going to experiment. We're going to try something. Do you know what I love? Okay, so this is like, it's called glittered paper grass. What I absolutely love about these is if your grass blade is, you're like, man, that's way too long for my design. You can take your scissors and you can cut it. Just make sure you cut it at the same angle that it's, you guys see that? It's at an angle, sort of. You can take your scissors and cut it at an angle and cut it smaller. Timmy, I really, really hope summer does come with a bang. I'm not lying. Like, me and CLK last night were talking about moving to Arizona where it's like 110 degrees. I was like, I'm there. Like, I would love to move somewhere where it's super warm all year round. I'm sorry for the crinkle of the paper. I know, Emily, I love it too. You can use this for Christmas, if you get the right colors, Halloween. It's a different kind of heat. That's what I've heard. I've heard it's like a drier heat. But I'm okay with that. I would be super okay with that. Okay, this one's not quite going how I want it to, but I think it'll be okay. I'm going to put a white right here. But why is this? Oh, that's because, Kim, you have to pull from one that is going this way. I'll get it figured out, y'all. Eventually. There we go. That's mainly how I want it. Okay. Me too. Give me 90 degrees and a pool, and I am a happy, happy girl. Okay, I'm gonna put some blue down at the bottom. Okay, can you guys see that? Sorry if it's not completely straight, but I wanted to add some bling. Hey Paula, how are you, friend? Paula, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever either. I hope you're doing okay. Did I see that today is your birthday? Paula, is today your birthday? Yesterday. Well, happy belated birthday, Paula. Did you have a good birthday? Did you do anything special? Really, was it really nice weather down there? Are you talking about in Mississippi? Like the weather was really good? Yes, everybody wish Paula a happy birthday. Very nice. Got the kids and hubby together for supper. Aw. 85 and beautiful out. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of weather I need in my life. Like permanently, not just, you know, not just in the summer, but like all year round. Okay. All right, you guys, hold on just a second. I'm going to move this back and look. Okay, I know the white is kind of, oh, y'all, the camera is not doing this justice. I promise you. Like, in person, it's looking so pretty. The camera never does it justice. Oh, my bad. Hey, Christine. Is that Christine I seen in here? Hey, girl. How are you? Thank you for the heart me's. Thank you. We are just designing a... Hey, Michelle. How are you? We are designing this Patriotic Moss Wreath. Oh, my gosh. Ah, Christine, thank you. That was awesome. Thank you. Girl, I never get to catch your lives because I'm an old lady. Like, I try to be in bed by 10 usually. Sometimes earlier than that. It just depends. All right, I'm going to put some more red under here. I want to add some more red down here. Oops. Okay, there we go. Even if it's just peeking out a little bit, we want it peeking out down there. Let me see. Oh, thank you. Christine is late. I know. I know. I know, it bums me out. But I get it. I'm an old lady too. I just night out and won't sleep, so might as well be live. Yeah, I get it. I get it, girl. Let's see. I think we need white back here. Okay, sorry guys. I'm figuring it out. I think we need some white back there. I love the paper grass too. It is amazing. And this is from my friends Greg and Michelle there in the comments. I can't say very much because I don't want to get the big R. And I think they might still have the red and the blue, but I think the white might be, gone. Yeah. White. Put some blue over there. Okay. That's right. You know that road down by the creek? The one we all travel on. That's the one. Exactly. Okay, I'm going to start with some red back over there. Hey, you know what? Ways and means, right? You gotta figure out ways to get around things, especially on the old TT that's not kind to anybody lately. Okay, red, white, and then we'll put some blue back down here. Hi, buddy. Hi. Do you want to come and say hi to all my friends? Sure. Let me see if I can move this table a little bit. I don't know if you can get through here. You have to walk all the way over here. And you're so tall. I don't even know if they can see you. This is my son. This is Alex.
Hello.
You guys have probably seen, well, he was live with me like one other time. You just get home?
Yeah.
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 Sorry, you can probably read that. I have to make the words big because I can't read anything. Hi, Alex. Everybody's saying hi, Alex.
Hi.
He just got back from drill, so. Oh, hey from Auntie Kim.
Hello, Miss Kim.
All right, honey, you can get back to whatever you were doing. I missed you.
I miss you too.
I'm so glad you're home.
Me too.
I'm sure you're glad to be home.
Oh yeah.
Was it a good weekend, or
It was okay, I guess.
how'd your PT test go?
Not very great.
Not very great. Why?
Well, I've been working out a lot, but I've been putting on weight instead of getting cardio done in.
Yeah, you got to do some cardio too.
And I haven't been running at all, so I got they call it, there's like a third class, second class, and first class. First class is like the bare minimum of what we should get.
Yeah.
I got just below it as second class, so.
That's still good.
It's, no. I wanna
You're
be
no.
I want to be at least first class. That's the first second class I've ever gotten. I ran 3 miles in 25 minutes. That's pretty bad. I usually run in 22 minutes.
I think 3 miles in 25 minutes is pretty good. I don't know if it's just me.
Well,
Everybody's saying thank you for your service. Well, you just got to start running and.
yeah, I'm gonna be running a lot, and really, I want to focus more now on being combat fit, not like big or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't need to get bigger. I'm already strong enough.
Yeah. I know your guns have gotten huge.
Yeah.
Or I mean your arms. Sorry, TikTok.
They still the same as mine.
Yes, I am a proud mom. He's a perfectionist, y'all.
Yeah.
I wonder where he gets that from. Aw, thank you, Marisol. That's so sweet. That's so sweet.
I'm gonna change out his clothes, get something to eat.
Okay, honey. I'm going to be done here before too long. I'm not going to be a whole lot longer. Okay. Some blue back there. Okay. All right, I think we're going to put a blue ranunculus there to cover up that zip tie. Sorry, he just got home. He always comes and says hi when he gets home. Aw, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna move this. Rosie Posey! Hey, Rosie, how are you? All right. Okay. I kind of like that these are just little, really whimsy and just going here, there, and everywhere. I kind of like that. I think I do want, I may want some flowers in here. I'm good. How are you, Rosie? Are you ready for Monarch Mania? I know that's coming up really soon. Yep, I'm gonna put some florals in there. I'm super excited about it. So ready. Yes. I think I know what I'm gonna make. I think I know. But we'll see. Okay. Do I want that there? Let me see. Do I want that there? Yeah, I think it looks cool. All right, I may need some longer stems so I can go out to the sides. I want some down on the bottoms. Let's see. Oh gosh, Rosie, thank you for inviting me. Do we get your arrangement but haven't? Oh, okay. I was going to text you guys because I was like, oh man, they should have gotten it by now. Hopefully UPS was good to us. But I'm glad you got it. Yay! I was going to ask soon, like, do I need to, and I just hadn't had time to go on pirate ship to see if it had gotten to you. There we go. All right, we're going to start adding some florals in there. Definitely want some red, white, and blue florals. Okay, I was wondering if you guys were going to do some content. So Michelle, just an FYI, the basket, and hold on just a second, because I'm going to show you. That way you don't have a lot of trouble getting it open or getting the zip tie out. Really? All right, take two. And I have my glue pot all the way down, so I don't know what it's doing. There we go. Okay, Michelle. So it is laying in a box like this, but long ways. I have a zip tie that is zip tied around this part, and it's laying. So you'll have to cut this zip tie probably and lift it up so that you can see the zip tie that's on the handle to be able to cut it. So, hey Tracy, how are you? I was like, oh my goodness, I need to text them that because they might be looking for that for decades and not be able to find it. Okay. There's always something that has to give you a hard time. I don't know what's happening. Okay, we are going to go through the moss. That's what we're going to do. I usually like to try to put everything in the foam, but some stuff you just have to put through the moss to get it where you want it. There, because that's where I wanted that. Kind of down just like that. There we go. Okay. And I have some of these white roses that I love. Hi, Black Monarch Creations. Kim, do you have bead grass wreaths? I do. I do have some bead grass wreaths. I have bead grass, and then I think the one I have with me, like physically, is like it's a sawgrass. If you want to see it, I can show it to you. I have all different types of wreaths. I have swags, grapevines, like I do all different kinds of designs. Let's do a red. Ugh. I just got the R word. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what I said. I probably said something, but I don't know. Seeded grass. Let me see. Kentucky girl, let me see. Let me find it and I'll try to hold it up and see if that's what you're talking about. Okay. There we go. Hold on just a second. Let me find it. Okay, this is bead grass. Oh, sorry, this is sawgrass. It's not a whole lot different than bead grass. I think there's just a little bit difference to it. This is variegated, so it's all different colors, and I don't know if you can see that, but that's what I have right here in my room, in my craft room. I didn't say anything. I didn't think I did either, but that's just my luck, I think. Let's get a white down here. I'm not going to use those. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. I believe that one, oh, you know what, Kentucky girl, if you want to message me on this app, yes, send me a message, because I don't want TikTok to banana me before I get done with this design. They're getting pretty strict with what you can and cannot say. Oh, I forgot to take these leaves off. No fear, we are going to cut them, because we do not want those on there. The color's a little bit off, so we're just going to take them off. There we go. I know. Thank you, Kim. I know, you guys. TikTok is grr. That's all I'm going to say. Grr. Okay, we need a blue ranunculus over on this side over here. I'm going to put it like right here. That goes there. Okay. All right. I think we're just about done with this design. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I think we're just about done. I'm probably going to cut up all these tails just a little bit shorter. Just so it's not, there we go. And I may cut them up even more. After the live, I will go through and just make sure everything is exactly the way I want it. Let me get back, sorry. I'm gonna move out of camera for a minute. That is not how I want it. This I want back there more. It's like sticking out like a sore thumb for some reason. There we go. Yep. And I may add a few things. We'll see after I get done with the live. Once I can really sit with it. Have to go. Gotta finish. Oh, it's okay. Thank you so much for being here, Emily. Oh, thank you, Jody. Yep, I am liking it, and I may end up putting some more stars in here too. Like one coming out the bottom. We'll see though. And maybe some more flowers back here. But I like to step away for a few and see if I like the finished design. But all right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm glad I got to see everybody. My work schedule is super crazy, so I don't know when I'll be live again, but I won't let it be too long. Oh, actually, I'll be live again for Monarch Mania. So, and that is on May 16th. Check out that schedule. Oh, Timmy, I'm so glad I got to see you. Thank you, Marisol. All right, guys, I hope you all have a really, really good day, and I will see you all around TikTok.